What's up, guys? It's been a minute, but we've got another build to show off. This one will be available in the waffle tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. This is the, I believe it's the 9th Kraken that I've done in the pan case, and it will be Kraken 192, I believe. So let's get a focus there. We've got a blue enamel painted and brushed silver Kraken in a silver pan style case, polished coin bezel with a titanium colored diver, lumed diver insert, silver handset in there, milled case back, and on one of my custom 2-piece ammo pouch Italian leather straps with a brushed pre-V buckle. This was what I did a couple years ago. I bring them out from time to time. I have them in darker and a little bit lighter. And I have been asked, did you forget the stitch here? No, that's called style. But yeah, it's supposed to look like that. It'll look like that. I have done some where we did like a zigzag, like we left one open and then did a zigzag pattern up through. But I only did a couple of those. So these are we have painted sides, so leather folded back over on itself, cut, and then stitched. Then you sand it, and then you tape the sides, and then you do your top stitch over here that holds this part to here. So this is that we'll fold over right there. And then when they come through, you singe them a little bit, put a little glue on there, and singe them off. But just to get that in there. Extra thick. These have like 4.5 millimeter holes because these are thick, and you've got a nice, you got to feed that through, and then you've got your kink there and your buckle pin. But that's the strap on there. These pan case builds have an NH38 in there, so you've got a hacking movement. This case is a clickable style bezel, so it's a 120 click. So if you accidentally do this, you are going to have to go all the way around. Whereas my normal builds, you just go back, and then you have to figure out: do I do one more click? Did I do one too many? Am I going to do this all again? So 120 click bezel. Wind on this, you have to take the pressure. You've got a pin right here that's hinged off of this. When you drop that down, it releases pressure, pulls that crown, lifts that crown off, and at that point you can wind. So with winding this, you can only do these like 40% turn winds because you have no additional contact around there, right? So you can only do these little turns. So it takes a little bit longer to wind them up. But you can wind them, you can put them in a watch winder, you can wear them to get that rotor turning in the back. Don't know how long to tell you to actually wind it up fully, but it's definitely longer than my normal builds with the 2415 or 2416 movements in them. Just because as you can go back and forth pretty aggressively and probably wind it 3-4 times faster than this. But anyway, you wind when you're happy with your winding, you'll pull it out to the one and only click, which you'll see you've got some little tiny bit of spacing there just for you to be able to set your time. You notice it stops ticking. Okay, Google, what time is it? Somewhere around here.
It's 12:08 p.m.
12:08 p.m. Then you will just use your lever that pushes it over and drops it in. As I've mentioned before, I don't trust the 200 meter waterproofness on these cases just because the only thing holding this to that is this pin, and you just got a gasket in there. Now I trust the case bag, but I don't know about that. It's not a screw down crown, but brushed case, came out looking pretty awesome. as with every build, you're going to get matching beads. Now, the cool thing with these beads are you've got some lume beads in here. So, you'll probably be able to see it through the camera there when the UV hits them. You won't necessarily see too much shine in the daytime. But that's because you've got a nice little setup here with this. So I pipped the dial in blue to kind of make that stand out a little bit, and then everything else is done in green. Hands and bezel insert. So that is your lume on that. As with every build, you're going to get a custom Kraken matching box in silver. It's going to come with watch cleaners. This is good on all glass and metal parts, so everything here in the center, non-streaking, non-toxic, non-residue. And some leather conditioner to keep this strap perfectly soft. Apply it on the front and back, let it soak in, remove any excess. A little bit will go a long way. You probably will never need this, but if you do, you've got it. And then microfiber to go with your, I would use like a rag, like washcloth kind of action. Like if you're doing your boots or something like that and you wanted to put leather conditioner on those, I wouldn't use this for that. That's more something for like your cleaner. So you've got a sapphire glass in this, so you can fingerprint it. It does have a nice reflection off of it, but you can't fingerprint it. So if you do, no big deal. Just knock it right off. Also, if you ever put a scratch in this, just brush it in with green side of a Scotch-Brite, and you just got to keep working it so you kind of make it disappear. But this is the build. If it's going to you, thank you so much for your support. I hope you love it. And if you want me to build you something custom and unique, reach out and I'll see what I can do. And if you want to continue to see videos like this, like and subscribe as I put them up all the time. Thanks, guys.